anyone going towards those premium shops, Luohuaxing and Ringjiang are currently going to be left available for everyone. Though my personal main drop location I like to go to is Stadium. Great spot for sniping, and DRX and Fireflux are kind of close together on the west, but I don't think that's going to actually result in a straight-up fight.
And one of the biggest focus points is always
really strong terrain disparity in valleys and very far in these games.
Yeah, definitely. As we're having a few teams driving around here and there, we saw that the EMP zones are eventually going to be kicking in and getting good to go. Now, those EMP zones, if you are driving through them, they will disable your vehicles as well as scramble a few of those scopes here and there. So again, be a little bit slow about this. It is still kind of center circle as we are now bearing down for a circle to shift, and then after that they'll really decide where they want to go. Thankfully, because of some of these plateaus, you can keep your cars relatively safe against some of the angles that your opponents have.
Yeah, actually talking about these big monoliths, as you called them earlier, we saw it in Miramar. You can drive up these big mountains. Technically, you can also do that here. You can go up there. It's a fantastic sniping position.
A bit sneaky.
It's a bit sneaky, but they don't really have dips on top, so you're quite visible to enemies, so you've got to be very confident to hit your long-range shots if you want to go for those big high ground positions. This fight's still ongoing though. Fireflux, Random Courier, the two Turkey teams here looking for a clash. But phase 2 is about to pop. Are we going to have a desert finish? Are we going to have a grassy finish? Where is it going to take us?
It's a big question. Unless it goes center, and then the river becomes even more problematic. Oh, okay, so mostly grass. And yeah, Test Track and Neox Factory become a very big focal point here. And there's a lot of open areas around them. There's also to the northwest, kind of that bamboo forest that actually you can crash car through. Those can go down, but look who's also going down, Regnum Carrier.
Didn't 4th Rive just get the res and now like, we're fighting again?
It's time to go.
Let's send it one more time.
Yeah.
Here's going to be onto Regnum Courier. They're looking to take the engagement. Silas, the IGL already down. The 4th Rives here, a little bit hesitant. What's the game plan? Do we commit? Do we get back in the cars and leave? Do we send a player up on the... Is he sending it uphill on the mountain? Oh, he's getting. Yeah, he's doing exactly what I talked about. He's taking the high ground.
Yeah, I like that. Also, some deployable cover was thrown down here. You could hear that whoosh sound as that is going to descend here for them to try and keep themselves alive just a little bit longer. Kind of, you could, very, very difficult to deal. As you can see, Jing also with an MG3 in that limb feed. Ooh.
From the premium shop.
Yeah,
you can get almost a full squad of MG3s in the early game.
That's pretty terrifying.
It is quite terrifying. Valak, I wonder how high he got on this mountainside. As Silas pushing it solo, without the backup of his team, he's got to be a little bit careful. Don't over-peak it. You are in a nadeable position.
They're definitely aware, though, right? They could hear that driving going on. Silas is not... sees him. Is he trying to go higher?
Higher?
No, surely not.
It's Valak, who knows?
He's crazy.
He's mad. Oh, wait, I think, did he just jump? No, he's going higher. No, Valak.
I think he could be sprayed down here.
He can.
Yeah.
Done.
That's no. A disaster.
Hey, point proven though, you can do it.
You can do it. You're just going to be very susceptible to some shots coming in here as well. Silas once again looking for another opportunity on 4th Rise. But 4th Rise getting completely out of dodge, going for a little heal, running on away, but they're chasing him down. Let's go.
I mean, you should get that elimination if you can. Regnum Courier, do not allow 4th Rise to live on this match, because we do actually see the rest of the team is still in Neox Factory, still possibly camping that revive tower, that recall tower.
Yeah.
They already res some of their teammates, so how many can they really bring back? Can Falk be respawned? That one I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's a good point. They've not gone for it just yet. Technically, it's not been fully ended as you can see. Falak is just down at the moment up on that high ground. So I guess they're just waiting for that to kind of time out. And they are also seeing if T24 was actually going to go down as well. He has a JS9 on board too. So technically, a lot of firepower available there. But actually, Narvalo lurking around. He's got to be careful about this. I don't think he... Well, okay. No, they know Narvalo is there. He does take a few shots here and there.
Yeah, I mean, Narvalo also got rezzed already this match very early on. So he cannot afford to go out at this stage. Otherwise, it is going to be proper GG for him. T24 looking to leave. Though we saw in the elimination feed, Thundertalk were fighting Horror for a little bit. They actually got a few knocks, a few limbs, but Horror, of course, camping Mayran. They have the recall tower. They get the full reset on their squad. But the main threat we kind of talked about a few times this game is still they're going to be a Thundertalk, because their ammo count, the weapons they have, they're just fully looted up after looting up in Luohuaxing, and they are still in circle here in this little castle fortress over to the east. They could just go guns blazing and third party from a distance.
Yeah, they really could. I mean, E-Arena rocked up on them, right? And they were like, actually, maybe we'll leave, because they had one or two limbs go their way, and then, yeah, Thundertalk knows what they were doing in terms of getting those weapons.
Red Force sending it right into the compound of 4th Rives. It's going to be Noki, though, also shared alongside the players of Horror. No Fear, Jiggle, though playing that one singular building, want to stay away from the from this conflict.
Yeah.
And Noki just trying to survive.
One of those unnamed POIs that actually does rise here is this kind of solar power location. So, as you can see, it's a nice angle, beautiful angle here coming in from Nongshim Red Force to deal with power.
That was actually, hey, that's a good way to use the Pico bus.
Lots of windows.
Yeah, a lot of windows. You don't want to get sprayed by one person at like 150 meters.
No.
That one is quite rough. You just hit a lot of headshots. Magnum Karya, we still saw them take some early fights earlier on in this match versus 4 Thrives, and now it's going to be versus Ida. Regnum still have 4 players. They got 6 eliminations. They're looted really nicely in this match. Can they go?
About power, try to dislodge them from this rock on this southeast side. Not too bad at all. The shotguns come out though, are able to clean up a lot. Fidan's not really there to be able to aid this position here, as Fireflux is trying to do the very most. It's up to Ketch and Solus to shut them all down, and they've done pretty well. Maybe they can get the reses off.
Yeah, Ketch and Solus, the true OGs here of Fireflux. They've been on this squad for absolute years in PUBG Mobile Esports, and still here over in Rondo. We saw the emergency cover flare dropping down from the heavens. They're going to have a good little anchor to play around. It's going to be for Ketch in particular to use that to his full advantage. Though horaa, Team Secret, they're fighting it tooth and nail here in this unnamed compound.
I mean,
it's now the nade on Frankie.
Oh,
looks good.
Perfect.
It
nice.
hits it.
I mean, this might end up being the winning play here for them to try and shut them down. The circles come their way as well. If they can shut down Team Secret, who was trying to leapfrog forwards of horaa, and they've taken them completely down. We talked about the nades before. They had them in spades.
Did they shoot even a single bullet?
I don't think so, to be
I think the bullets were nades at the end of that one. The circle, as we see, shifted again on phase 7 in favor of horaa. And actually, one of the new mechanics here, if you want, you can actually explode the ground and you can create some dips. This is what we're going to see used in favor of Fahidan, behind especially that emergency cover flare, so you might survive quite far in this match because of that dip.
Terrain destruction going to be important here on Rondo, but now horaa could be staring down a chicken dinner and maybe even the elim lead as well. If they were able to get 20k on board, that would be huge for Ketch. Just trying to use this pylon to keep himself alive for as long as possible, but he knows he has to make a huge run for it. He hopefully might have some more deployable cover, but it's looking like horaa is going to be able to take this one.
I think if they would have some here, they would have possibly used it a little bit earlier on in this match here. But horaa, if you have to have some, don't use it, because you don't have to. You're in the circle. Fireflux are the ones that have to use the emergency cover flare if they currently have it available. They're going to be waiting out in the blue, and Solus is going to go out and deny that point.
They don't know who has elims, but if they denied, and actually they have 13 elims versus 12, they could walk away with 10k for the elims if they both denied. But I think,
they got it! 13, they tied up with Fireflux at the very end of this Rondo show match.